All right. So for my networking assignment, I contacted a person named Nick Powell. He owns and operates All Business Construction. They started March 4th, 2018, and he started all by himself. He's a friend of a friend, and I went to high school with him, but I wasn't too close with him or really talked to him too much. But he's been able to take himself with everything he's learned in life and going through the construction path and opened up his own business. And it's become pretty successful. And he's really had a great time owning it, operating it, and learning all about everything that he's decided to do with it. So he is the owner and main operator of the company. He does have other employees that he'll occasionally hire, a couple guys that he partners with. But for the most part, it's 100% solo, and he operates everything on his own. I reached out to him via text and both email. I wrote up some stuff in a Word document, sent it his way, and had him fill it all out for me. And then we spoke on the phone a whole bunch too. I decided to choose Nick because he's the same age as me, and he went off and did this instead of going to school and doing other things. He ventured into being an entrepreneur and owning his own business. And so I really respected that. And I think that's something that takes a lot of responsibility and deserves some credit. So that's really why I chose him. My questions really included mostly things about what he feels were the most important qualities to have, what drives him, the things that if he could go back and change something, what would he change? What wouldn't he change? I asked him where he wanted to see the company within 5 years. See what plans he had for the future, things that he wanted to change and things that he didn't want to change in the future. Overall, his responses were really awesome. For him, it came down to just grit, the nitty gritty. He was all about learning from your mistakes, trial and error, and the biggest thing to his success was not being afraid to fail. On the particular question where I asked him, what would you change if you could start all over? I was really surprised to see his answer be, he wouldn't change a thing. He absolutely really loves failure, loves that opportunity to learn and grow. And it's a really positive thing to see that in someone who's really taken their failures as opportunities to learn and come back from them. And so he's just used that to drive and excel the way he operates his business. I got quite a lot out of this. I got a lot of respect and understanding for someone that operates their own business, especially as an entrepreneur by themselves. He's taken a lot of risk, in his debt to income ratio, being a young kid, just starting out in the company. It's a lot of risk and a lot of, chance. And for him to go out on a limb and do that, I respect it a lot. And it was pretty inspiring. I learned that I probably shouldn't be afraid to fail as often as I am. So I'm going to plan to kind of look at, life, take the bull by the horns, and just not be afraid to fail at all. Because if I'm not trying in the first place, I'm not going to get anywhere. And if I don't learn from those mistakes, and I don't make those mistakes, I'm not going to know how to get better. So really, I'm looking at this as, your biggest moments are your moments when you fail. And as long as you build from that, learn from that, and come back from it the right way, it can really be the foundation to your knowledge and the background of everything you have. So thank you for listening to my presentation about All Business Construction. Hope you have a good day.